Sabbaticals are not just some glorified glitz and glam break. We've been talking a lot today about the deep work that we all have to do when we're trying to figure out who we are when we're not working. And it's really tempting to think that this is just something only available to people who are on like lifestyles of the rich and famous. Like, how are we going to actually afford something like this? So today we're going to talk about some real practical steps you can take to create a plan. And whether you're starting from scratch and you've not saved a dime for something like this, or you have been working on towards this and you're trying to figure out how to actually execute. Um, you know, the number one question you think that we have is about this affording the sabbatical. But actually, in the clients that I've worked with, this is one of several questions that we're all facing. I worked with a client a while back who we had worked on a plan for more than a year and a half to financially create a self-paid sabbatical, a break from work. And she really, it wasn't the money that was going to prevent her from taking this work break. She was honestly struggling with many other concerns, some of which we've touched on today. Like, for instance, what am I going to tell people about this? Like, how am I going to talk to friends at happy hours and tell my family members? It's a big question, right? Am I going to actually be employable when this is over? Like, who's going to want me when I just suddenly have this gap in my resume, right? That's a financial consideration to think about too.